This is me just lounging around doing nothing. Didn't really want to do a whole lot of speaking. I was showing you some of my facial routine for night. I'm in my PJs that I have on. I brought my pillow from the bedroom because this is a lot more comfortable. Not to say these aren't, but after a while, normally me, I'm gonna fall asleep on the couch. So I brought my little roll here and my pillow from my bed. Make it real cozy. I'm in school, so I have homework to do. This is a final that I have to do, and I'm busy working on the draft. So my life is not crazy exciting, just something simple. There's many days that I'm not going out doing things. I just don't hang out and go out all the time. I'm pretty frugal, I would say, with my money. At least I try to be. So a lot of times I'm in. A lot of influencers seem to be out. That's the perception that I see on a regular basis. Some of them probably are out like that often. So they can post videos about them going out a whole lot and stuff like that. I don't do that a whole lot. My life is very basic. I'm a micro mini influencer, if you can call me that. At this point, I don't have tons of followers at the moment. I'm still pretty new in figuring things out as far as how I want to do the videos and all those type of things. So a day in the life with me is probably very consistently unexciting. I don't go on brand trips or anything like that. I'm not, like I said, I'm a mini micro influencer. So that's where I'm at right now. So I just a day in the life with me. Basically what that could consist of is me going to work Wednesday through Saturday now that my shift has changed, and there's overnights. So I go to work, have 3 days off. Right now I am on leave because I have surgery this Thursday. I am having a hysterectomy, and that is going to be the uterus, fallopian tubes, and the ovaries. This will be the last resort procedure. I had 2 other procedures before. I had a myomectomy first many years ago. And then several years ago, I had NovaSure ablation. None of those things have worked. I'm feeling a lot of discomfort. Starting to bleed some. I'm soon to be 58 on the 21st of this month. So I guess that's maybe a week and a half, maybe about 2 weeks. So the recovery time is 5 to 6 weeks. So I'm going to be what they consider a shut-in at church. So sick and shut-in, y'all have to pray for me. So I'm going to be here at home recovering for about that length of time. That's required for this type of surgery. And I'm having a traditional surgery where he's going to do the bikini cut. I opted for that. Then I didn't want the what they call it. It's the robotic thing, Da Vinci method. He said I think it's like 5 or 6 holes that they poke in around, I guess up in here area, instead of the bikini line, across the stomach. But my doctor doesn't do that. So I went ahead to go to another hospital, more likely another doctor, and my OBGYN is a surgeon. So that, and I've been going to him for years. So that's the one that I've trusted to do it. So I'm going to go and have the traditional operation with a bikini cut. I am experiencing discomfort because of these. He said he could feel them. He couldn't do a culture to see if there's any cancer involved because there is, because he did the ablation where they burned the lining of the uterus. He said, so he couldn't get anything, he couldn't get any clear culture to see if that was the case, if that's anything like that in your cancers. He said at this point, with me had gone through menopause and things like that, that's abnormal for me to be bleeding. I don't bleed all the time every day. It's not a regular period, anything like that. It's just that it's a lot of brown blood, which is old blood. So that will come out. It's spotting. I feel discomfort, pressure there, pain. It feels sometimes like it's a period. I don't bleed often every day all the time, but it comes and goes. I might not see anything for a month, and then I see stuff. And recently now it's been really more, but not heavy where it feels like a whole pain. But I am right now at this very moment feeling a lot of discomfort, pressure there, so it's uncomfortable at this moment. So yeah, that needs to be taken care of. It's not like I want to have surgery. I know that I need to have surgery. It's necessary at this point. And self-care, taking care of your health. And if there's surgery that you have to have in order to take care of yourself or whatever the issue is, it has to happen. When the surgical nurse called me last week, as I was told some weeks ago that they were going to call me and let me know a week before, what I need to know and stuff like that. And also they sent me a letter in my chart app so I could read it, and I turned that into disability and leave services at my job. They approved it right away because everything that they needed to know is in that letter. So they didn't question anything, didn't need nothing else. Thank goodness everything was in there. The day of the surgery, time of the surgery, the hospital that I'm going to be at, all of those things, and what the surgery is for. So they had all the information in that letter, and they approved it, I think, that day actually. I don't even think it was a whole day. So, my leave. So, yeah. I want to feel better. But when she called and she had left a message, I missed it and I had to call her back. I immediately was afraid. I got scared because I knew that the surgery was upon me. But then I had to think about it. I'm like, well, this is self-care. Self-care is taking care of your health. And I need to take care of that. Like the doctor said, this is abnormal for me to be bleeding at this point. So, I know that the Lord is going to be with me with all of this. I definitely prayed about it. And everything. And I do have some other issues that's going on, like with a restriction here too, where I'm on, I think it's called Wexler. It's a powdery form of inhaler that I have to take that treatment twice a day. And then I have Buterol. That is a rescue inhaler. They told me to bring that with me. I had to stop taking any type of ibuprofen by last Friday, last week. No Aleve. I can't take any Aleve. I've been having headaches off and on throughout the week, but I couldn't take anything. I think they said I can take Tylenol. I didn't have any Tylenol. I didn't want to buy Tylenol. I got plenty of this other stuff. So I didn't want to do all that, so I just, dealt with that. So I could take that. They didn't want me to take any multivitamins, no vitamin C, anything that can cause, like, they didn't want me to be susceptible to infections and things like that. So I had to stop taking those things. You can't drink any alcohol. So I haven't touched any wine or anything like that in a few months. So yeah, I couldn't do any of those things. I have to use like Dial soap and take a shower the night before. They said put on clean PJs. Take a shower that morning because I had to be there at 10 o'clock on Thursday this week. With the antibacterial soap, so they say use Dial. Don't use any deodorant, perfumes, don't have any jewelry on. Bring my driver's license. Bring my health insurance card. Don't have any, they're not going to be, I'm not supposed to be responsible for any of my belongings and things like that. So don't bring anything really. So I'm going to my daughter's going to drive me to the hospital. So I'm going to give her, when I'm in surgery and stuff, my phone, a charger, that type of thing. When I'm there, they told me plan for 2 days, stay there for 2 days, plan for 2. So I'm going to keep my phone. After that, I want her to bring me my phone and my charger, because I at least want to have that with me while I'm in the hospital. She can take my wallet, my information and stuff like insurance card and the driver's license back with her. I'm not coming with a purse or anything like that. Earbuds, I kind of want those. If I want to listen to some music and if I'm in a room with somebody, I don't want to disturb them, so I don't know. I'm going to think about that. I might not have that with me. Yeah, I'm just trying to plan this whole thing. I do wear glasses. I wear bifocals, so if you have that, make sure you bring your glasses case for your glasses. So I'll definitely do that. I use Flonase too. They said I can still take that. That's not an issue. Yeah, but like I said, gotta get up in the morning, wash up, be prepared, have clean clothes on, of course. I have some wide leg, like baggy type pants. So I'm gonna put those on because I didn't want to have like leggings on or anything tight, even when I come home from the hospital. And I probably was gonna put that on. And a hoodie, I wanted a zip up hoodie. I didn't want anything I had to really pull over my head. I don't want to do any of that, just something I can just zip up. I kind of want a hood because I don't know what the weather's going to be like and if I feel cold. Sometimes I get a little cold after certain things. So after a procedure, I don't know if I'm going to feel like really cold or anything like that. So I want to have that on while I'm going there and when I come back. So I just want to be comfortable. So it's just easy for me to get in and out of my clothing. So yeah, I want to be comfortable. So today I didn't do much. I had some leftover Chinese food. I had egg foo young with the rice. It was half a patty left. And then I had an egg roll. Egg foo young that was shrimp egg foo young with the rice. And I had an egg roll with the sauce. So yeah, I took a nap. I was just bored and tired, really. And when you feel discomfort, to me it feels better to just kind of sleep it off than just to deal with it for me. So right now I am really feeling it. I've taken my shower, put on my PJs. I'm very comfortable now. Had to put on a panty shield, yes, because I don't know if, overnight, because that bleeding starts when it wants to. So I have that on, so that won't be an issue as far as, getting soiled. So I want to make sure I have that on just in case. And I'll be glad that I won't have to really go through buying pads anymore. I shouldn't even have to have any of those things. Said after surgery, have some pads because there's going to be some leakage because of the surgery. And that's understandable because of what they have to do, remove those things. So I do have those available. So to make sure that I'm good with that, which you probably should, they probably give me something while I'm there, but I'm going to take some with me anyway, so I can have it before I leave, so I can have it while I'm there, and then when I leave from the hospital too, so I'm covered in that area. Going to be a little concerned about walking up the stairs, because I have to walk up the stairs in my place. Hopefully I won't be too uncomfortable doing that either. So they'll let me know, and I'll do an updated video when I'm feeling up to really doing the updated video, because I don't know what to expect after this really, because I think I'll know more once I'm there. I only know what I do know right now before I go. But afterwards, I'm pretty sure they're going to give me some type of updated information, what I need to do as far as caring for myself and that type of thing. I don't have that information as of yet. So like I said, depending on how I'm feeling, I don't know how immediate that'll be. I'll let you all know. I might have to even sleep off the anesthesia, so I might not even get a chance to do it like the day that I get back home, or maybe even the next day. So give you an update of what's going on in my progress as far as my recovery. And within the meantime, I'm going to be trying to do a lot more videos. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot of videos every day because I don't go, what I do on a regular basis is, I go to work those 4 days I talked about. My off days, I might go out to shop, or maybe a friend's house, or my mom's, or something like that. Might do something with my daughter, or have my grandkids. They might be over here watching them. Might be cooking or something like that. I do a lot of reading now when it comes down to my Bible study. Now that I returned back to Christ, I am definitely getting closer to God and with reading His Word. So that's important to me. But I'm in school online. My company where I work, they pay for it. So I'm in school working on my bachelor's. I already have associates, but I'm working on a bachelor's degree. So that is in business administration with a concentration in human resource. It's a broad spectrum of areas that I can go into. I don't have really one set thing in mind. I'm going to look at more things to see where I fit. What I really want to do. But right now, I do want to make a difference and impact with my journey, and I'm up here basically vlogging my journey as far as my Christianity and my faith, and that type of thing, as well as other things that I do like and enjoy. But I'm very simple. I'm simple. I'm not over the top type person. It's simple, basic life. And my faith is one of those things that is spearheading a lot of direction that I'm taking now in my life. So I'm thanking God for that reconnection and ability to be able to share that reconnection that I'm experiencing with you all. So that's where I'm at today. I know this vlog is kind of like maybe all over the place, but I'm being me. I have to be authentically who I am as far as how I can deliver what I need to deliver to you. I'm not like everybody else. None of us are. Everybody's fingerprints is different, and everything that I'm going to say and deliver to you is going to be different. Some things going to sound very similar because a lot of us have a lot of similarities, but we all are unique in our own way. So me journaling my simplistic style and way of life, that's just where I'm at. And everything. And I know there's other people out here that can identify with a pretty simple, straightforward lifestyle until it develops and changes. We all get to a point, sometimes we get to a point where we develop and we change and we go and move in different directions as far as how our life and where it takes us. So I'm looking forward to see what God has in store for me. I ask you all to pray for my speedy recovery, that there's no complications. I know God has me, but there is unity in prayer, and I do ask for your prayers in this next chapter of my life as far as going through this surgery with the hysterectomy. This is, like I said, their last resort because I had 2 other procedures prior. So this is the final thing that they can do to care for me when it comes down to taking care of this issue. So I'm going to get off of here. I think I've been on here long enough. So yes, I'll do an updated video of what my recovery looks like, what it looks like going through it. I'll talk about it. And that's the way of me still journaling my life with you all. And hopefully this, everything I talked about, 50, soon to be 58, in school, online, going through hysterectomy surgery, those type of things. Reconnecting, even at this point in my life, I'm pretty sure there's probably some of you out there that can identify with that, with the Lord. The Bible says something about train a child the way they should go, and they shall not depart. So I might be just paraphrasing that, but the ones that believe, understand what I'm talking about. I was brought up in the church, and now I'm returning back to Him. So that's where I'm at. I'm back. I am back. I'm back. Because I got out my own way. It's not my will, it's His will to be done. And that's when I got out my own way, there was a lot of peace. And I feel very protected and covered. More so than me doing my own thing and being in my own way. I was tripping over being stupid for a very long time. I'm stopping doing that now. That stops. So again, thank you so much. Hopefully this could help someone. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And till the next time, love to see you again. And I'm just going to get on off of here so I can do this work and just relax. So have a good one. Bye, everyone.